Hello, everyone. In this video, we will present our recent work titled Coherent Event Guided Low-Light Video Enhancement. In this study, we introduce a deep learning framework designed for low-light video enhancement from hybrid inputs of low-light video and the corresponding events. Capturing fast-moving scenes without introducing blurry artifacts is challenging, especially in an environment with insufficient illumination. While a fast shutter speed helps to freeze motion, but it also causes excessive noise and low contrast. Professionals in fields like sports recording and filmmaking often use bulky fill lights for ample lighting. Yet, these lights face limitations due to their lack of portability and high power needs in uncontrolled environments. The primary goal of video enhancement is to improve the quality of degraded video, with the key strategy being the exploitation of temporal coherence among neighboring frames. However, this approach becomes fragile when applied to low-light frames, where distinguishing features such as edges become less distinct and are contaminated by noise. Event cameras record logarithmic changes in brightness asynchronously, offering a high dynamic range, low latency, and low power consumption. These unique attributes make them a promising choice for low-light imaging with events. Their exceptional temporal resolution aids motion estimation, ensuring dependable temporal coherence in fast-moving scenes. They are free of the notion of exposure time, and thus do not suffer from the trade-off between blur and noise. In our work, we propose to utilize the high temporal resolution and high dynamic range information from events to guide low-light video enhancements. We begin by formulating the relationship between events and frames, given two consecutive frames. The events triggered within the period can be integrated as intensity increments. The formulation between a low-light frame and its ground truth is formulated as shown on the slide. It means once we have the exposure parameter map and the denoise frame, we can obtain the normal light frame by direct inversion. However, utilizing events for low-light video enhancement is far from straightforward. Firstly, events record brightness changes asynchronously, while frames capture absolute brightness synchronously. These differing modalities are further complicated by noise and low-light conditions, making their translation or fusion difficult. Secondly, pixels corresponding to the same scene points in events and frames are recorded in different temporal resolutions. Thirdly, for hybrid camera systems, online registration for each scene with different depths and arbitrary lighting is important in obtaining stable results. It becomes fragile in low-light conditions since features for matching are too weak to be precisely extracted. To address these challenges, we propose corresponding modules to establish the spatiotemporal coherence between events and frames. Here is the overview of the method. Now I will introduce them one by one. Our method involves a multimodal coherence modeling module, which establishes all pair coherence between events and frames in the feature space. This compensates for modality misalignment in sensing ability and the sensor-level misalignment under low-light conditions. This module projects event features onto frames and jointly estimates optical flow from both modalities. In the subsequent module of temporal coherence propagation, observations corresponding to the same scene point are sampled from consecutive events and frames and propagated across time to estimate the underlying clean frame. This process incorporates coherence-aware aggregation in the local displacement field to enhance the signal-to-noise ratio of the reconstructed video. Parallelly, exposure parameters are extracted from both events and frames to produce a high-quality frame. As shown in the table, our proposed method outperforms the state-of-the-art image-based or video-based methods. Furthermore, we present visual results on both synthetic data and real data. The results highlight our method's ability to effectively suppress noise and restore pleasing illumination. This demonstrates the efficacy of incorporating event cameras for improved motion estimation and alternative intensity observations. In summary, we introduced the first event-guided low-light video enhancement method that captures high-quality videos in fast-moving scenes with short exposure. That concludes our presentation. Thank you for watching.